welcome back to Open, everyone. You know, always inviting you to stay connected with us. That's right. Be sure to like us on Facebook at Open Bronxnet Television. And of course, while you're there, follow me too at Rhina Valentin. The Bronx Arts Ensemble is all about showcasing music and related arts to the community through live performances and arts education. The organization is holding an upcoming performance featuring new cellist Sophie Shao. And joining us to tell us more about the concert, we welcome Bronx Arts Ensemble Executive Director David Nussenbaum and the William J. Scribner Young Bronx Artists Competition winner, Daniel Mori. Hello and welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, welcome back. We really enjoy having you on, and we love the work that the Bronx Arts Ensemble does for the next generation of these master musicians. That's right.
Exactly.
I already put it out into the universe. So, David, let's talk. Let's give everybody a little insight, a little background on the Bronx Arts Ensemble.
Oh, sure. So we've been around for over 40 years here in the Bronx. And we were founded by my predecessor, Bill Scribner, so we'll get to him in a second when we talk about the Young Artist Competition. But as you said, what we do is simple. We have really two sorts of programs. We perform concerts with professional musicians throughout the Bronx, and we teach in over 40 schools throughout the Bronx. Teach music, dance, theater, visual arts, so two very important missions.
It is a very important mission, and it's important that they remain within our schools. And so it's lovely that you've been able to establish that marriage because, you know, that seems to be being pushed to the side when it comes to the Department of Education. So can you just share a little bit about how you formulated that
Well, I think you hit the nail. You hit
it,
the nail on the head. Is that I think back in the '80s, with all the increased focus on testing and STEM, the arts were lost out, and there were less full-time arts faculty in the school. Fortunately, there is some funds that the schools have available to bring in teaching artists from Bronx Arts Ensemble and other organizations like ours, and we have proven time and again how important this is to so many students who are sort of finding themselves, and obviously the impact is also directly on academics as well, and attendance, and so it's a very positive thing that we're doing.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing that, because I was going to ask, like, what are some of the success stories you've been able to experience and be a part of, and just knowing for a fact that it is through that artistry that that child or that individual or that team, because, you know, they don't want to be called children. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Right.
Especially when you're a master.
I mean, we hear anecdotal success stories. You know, every year there's another set of students who come to us and tell our teaching artists how important these programs are. Obviously, there are more statistical results, studies that have been done in terms of the impact of music and art on creativity in other disciplines, and certainly we're also building a new generation of professional artists and lovers of art.
Wonderful. Let's get to know Daniel Mori. Right. So, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
So, may I ask, how did you find the Bronx Arts Ensemble?
Well, obviously, because I live in the Bronx, I live in Kingsbridge, I was looking for a more, like, you know, communal kind of way to experience art and to spread my practices. What
are your practices?
I play the piano, only the piano. I've been practicing for almost 11 years. And I actually don't remember how I started, because by the time I, you know, started to understand what I was doing, I was already there sitting on the bench, so, you know. But yeah, the Bronx Arts Ensemble really, I felt really welcome there, and I just thought that it was really cool, so.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely. And I understand you also have other practices. Do those other practices assist your music practice?
Yes, actually. I also practice a martial arts called Kendo. That really teaches me about patience and, like, mental control while I practice, because not everything goes as I wish while I practice the piano. So I kind of need to just wait it out, kind of just build up, like, mentally, and hope that that actually goes into my music.
Lovely. Well said. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
so now there's this wonderful concert series that's coming up, right? And then you have this cellist, right, who's new to
Right.
Bay, as you guys like to
Right,
refer to the
right,
Bronx Arts
right,
Ensemble.
exactly. So the 23rd of February, a week from Saturday, mark your calendars. There's going to be an evening full concert at a place called the Dodge Mansion in Riverdale. It's going to be a really wonderful event, and a trio of 3 women musicians, cellist Sophie Shao, who recently moved to the Bronx, as well as violinist, pianist, are going to be playing a wonderful concert with Mexican music and some Czech music. And then Daniel here is going to be playing a solo piano piece. And then a mini version of that program is going to be offered for free at the Bronx Library Center that afternoon of the 23rd up on Kingsbridge Road. So there's an hour version for the abbreviated version, which is free. The public is welcome. Check out our website
Right.
and the website of the New York Public Library. But then the main formal concert is going to be Saturday evening.
So before we go, I'm curious to know, how does one apply to become, to participate in the competition?
Right.
And how did the competition itself come about?
So, as I mentioned before, our founder, Bill Scribner, created this at least 25 years ago. I forget exactly how long ago. And in April, we have Vladeck Hall at the Amalgamated Complex, where we invite the public. You have to be a Bronx person, but we invite the public of musicians under 21 to come and audition. And we have a panel, and we selected 2 marvelous pianists last year, including Daniel. I encourage everyone to go to our website, find out about the exact time and location of the competition, and please apply. And then also we've implemented a junior version of it for the very kids that we're teaching in the public schools that are somewhat younger than Daniel and some of the competitors in the senior level one. And that's sort of by invitation only for the kids that we're actually teaching in the public schools.
Beautiful. And all of this is available on your
On our
website.
website, yes.
And we thank you once again,
Thank
always,
you,
David,
of
for coming by
course.
and sharing the wonderful, wonderful development that the Bronx Arts Ensemble continues to provide in the
Great.
Bronx. And then you, Daniel, are going to give us a little taste of what's to come for the concert on February 23rd, right?
Yes.
All right, we're looking forward to that. You guys, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, Daniel's going to give us a taste of what we should expect from their upcoming concert. Don't go anywhere.